Today's going to be a really exciting video. Hi, this is David Schramm from ShrammGuitars.com, and today I'm going to show you how I set the neck angle on my H1A model, which is built in the Spanish style. Now, I've had several requests on how do I set the neck angle, and I think you're really going to like this. Let's go check it out. Okay, so the back has been fitted to the body. The back graft and the heel right there, I'm gonna cut that. That's back graft. So the heel hits and controls the neck angle. So I'm actually gonna be bending the neck, which will have very minimal effect on the sides. It's not gonna affect that whatsoever. So this, I have my dummy fretboard, which I've talked about in other videos. This one with my, let's see. So the fretboard thickness is going to be 6 millimeters, about a 45 thousandths fret height, which comes out to about 281. So that's the thickness of my dummy fretboard that I have on here. And then with all my other calculations, which you've seen in my other videos, I use this about 180 thousandths dowel pin, which is about, I think that's 3/16. For those of you who use millimeters, go ahead and convert it. Okay, so that's already on there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a straight edge on there. And then what I'm gonna do is get in there with a pencil and mark where the heel hits the back graft, and then I'm going to cut that. Actually, I'm going to cut, well, you'll see it. Okay, so this is not clamped really tight here, so that I can move the neck up and down. I only need to move this up and down a little bit to control the neck angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my straight edge on here, lift it up a little bit. So right now it's not touching. There, now it's touching. So I'm going to go in here. I've marked the back graft, and now I'm going to remove the back and I'm going to cut the back graft to that point, and then I'm going to test fit this and check the neck angle with the neck angle locked in now with the back graft. Okay, so right there, I know it's kind of hard to see, there's the line for my back graft and where the heel hit. So I'm gonna cut to that line. It's this line that you see right there. It's kind of faint in the camera, but I can see it. So I'm gonna cut this material off. Then what's going to happen is the heel is going to butt up against this line, and that's going to control, or this cutoff area, and that's going to control my neck angle. So if this is shorter, my neck is going to have more back angle. If this is longer, it's going to have more forward angle because it's going to push the neck forward or up. So I'm going to cut that now. So I'm actually not going exactly to the line. I'm going just short of it, just so I can work my way up to it. So I'll be taking the back on and off several times to check that neck angle. And this is the method I talk about this in my online apprentice guitar building course, which I made about 25 years ago. It's on CD-ROM. One of these days I'll convert it. Need to do that. Convert it to a ebook. so I talk about this method in there. I show how to make a Hauser Segovia style guitar. Now this is not a method that Hauser uses, but it's just one that I came up with for myself. Seems to work really good. Go. Okay, so I cut that area off right there. Now let's put it back on the body and check the neck angle. Okay, I've got everything set up. The heel, I'll show you in a close-up, is now touching the back graft. So when I push on the neck, make it go up or down, it's hitting that spot. And that's what I'm going to do is I'll clamp that so it's hitting that when I glue the back. So now I'm going to check it. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Nailed it the first time. So this method is really accurate, works great. So I'll show you a close-up of that now. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So this part right here, the front of the heel, the foot, is touching the back graft. And if I push or pull on the neck, see how that changes? Okay. So when I glue it, it's going to be touching. That locks the neck angle in place. All right, there you go. So there's a real simple method if you're building in the Spanish style, how you can use the back graft to lock in your desired neck angle for the action that you want on your classical guitars. So I know some of you have been waiting a long time for this. It's finally here. Hope you enjoy the video. If you're new here, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.